everybody. Welcome to an exciting hour of International Championship Wrestling. Bob Dow along with the Boston Bad Boy, Tony Rumble. As you heard, the ICW Heavyweight Champion of the World, Tony Atlas. Today is the day. It's Heavyweight Championship time. You'll see it right here with Chief Thunder Mountain going after the title belt of the champion, Tony Atlas.
It's the one the world has been waiting for, Bobby D.
You bet.
The world has been waiting for this one.
You bet.
And you know what? So ain't I.
Well, I'll tell you, we have got an exciting hour, and that'll cap it off this hour with that ICW Heavyweight Championship belt. By the way, I just wanted to compliment Mr. Rumble. As you know, he has a variety of wardrobe, maybe 4 or 5 pieces that he wears constantly all the time.
What?
If you get my drift. I don't know if we can get a close-up of this or not, but the Three Stooges, Curly, Larry, and Moe. You know, you have your little...
A little familiar, don't he?
You have your little, you know, your little wrestler that you have, a little...
My doll, yeah.
Well, maybe we could get an imprint right here, and we could change this to the Four Stooges and Curly, Larry, Moe, and Bad Breath. And you could, that would fit right in very nice, I think. As a matter of fact...
I don't have bad breath. I don't know why, you know...
You don't?
Everyone says that.
Everyone says that? Yeah, ask Janita, she'll tell you.
Who?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go back 1 week with us, though, here, ladies and gentlemen, in case you were not here last week. The ICW Tag Team Champions of the world, the Undertakers, in my mind, are not the tag team champions anymore. They are.
Who cares if in your mind, in the world's eyes, in the public's eyes, in wrestling fans' eyes? Hey, I know, everybody I know still considers them the champs. They didn't lose no belts. That was a non-title match.
Let's go back 1 week ago and find out what the
and I got nothing to do with Angel either.
Bad Breath is talking about. Last week, the Undertakers were scheduled to take on Victor Steamboat and Heavenly Frank Angel. Yes, we do. For the ICW Tag Team Championship of the world. It didn't happen that way. It wasn't Frankie Angel. But take a look at what happened 1 week ago.
He is hurting. And Victor Steamboat is giving him no slack. You see him punching and punching some more. And the henchman trying to fight back, but I think he's got a tiger by the tail. You can only push Vic Steamboat around so much. He misses the clothesline. Steamboat catches him in the don't clothesline, and he's down. And again, as we've been telling you, Victor Steamboat, with all this pent-up emotion, the things that these three, the henchman, the Punisher, and Tony Rumble have done to Victor Steamboat. Fine top kick, he got it, he hit it, and down goes the henchman. And Victor Steamboat is going up high side, it sure looks like. Victor Steamboat going up to the second rope. He's up now, flying body down, elbow right into the top of the head. And again, the henchman down on the canvas on his back. And Victor Steamboat taking all of the emotion, all of the hatred that he's had for these guys. And it looks like he's taking it all out right here. Look at his flying body press. And there's the tag to the Miami Kid, Eric Spracia. Eric going high side, he's on the top rope. Victor Steamboat on the other side of the top rope. My God, look at this. We've got him on both sides. Down goes Steamboat. He hits it. Eric Spracia up the top. He hits his. Quick cover. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. Victor Steamboat and the Miami Kid, Eric Spracia, have defeated the Undertakers and Tony Rumble.
Wrestling fans, this is Brian Bristol, and this is outrageous. I have just found Heavenly Frankie Angel handcuffed to a steel pipe underneath the arena near the shower area. What has gone? Who did? Undertakers and Tony Rumble. The Undertakers, they changed it. Somebody get a hacksaw. Someone get them, find the key. What will they stoop to again? Tony Rumble and the Undertakers. All right, we'll be right back, fans. Don't go away.
Last week's Undertakers, I proved to you, and my new partner proved to you, that we could beat you. What happened with Frankie Angel was no good. Unspeakable things happened. I had to go out and find me a new partner. I had to choose from anybody I wanted. Roadblock, the Wild Bunch, some of the biggest men in the world of wrestling. But I found me somebody. That's right. Eric Spracia. He's won it before. He can win it again. So, Undertakers, Boston Bad Boy, put your names down on the title. Give us a chance. We proved to you that we could beat you. We're winners before. We're going to be winners again. So just do us the favor and let us win again, because we're going to strip those titles from you. I have confidence in my new partner, Eric Spracia, and we're going to take it to the top. Undertakers, you're going down.
The month of July means action with the ICW on tour. On Tuesday, July 24th, the ICW will be at the Orange County.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to ICW headquarters. And again, you heard Victor Steamboat and Eric Spracia. Let's cut calling them Air America. And they want a title shot, Mr. Rumble. You're going to get your Undertakers underneath the big walk you've been hiding in and put them back
I don't know who they think they are. Who are they? They're a Mongol tag team. I said it last week. They have one match together, and all of a sudden they think they're number one contenders.
But you got to remember that one match together pinned your Undertakers.
In a non-title match, Dal. That doesn't. You have to go through the ratings. I haven't seen them wrestle a Mad Russian. I haven't seen them. Dal, we just start touching. I told you.
Feathers everywhere, ladies.
They have to be. Let them wrestle someone like the Equalizer. Let them wrestle a Mad Russian.
Chicken, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom line, chicken. It won't be long. The ICW will step in, no matter what Mr. Rumble mouths off about, and it won't be long before you'll see Air America and the Undertakers in a title match.
You and your
won't be able to duck them.
Yeah, all those yuppies writing in.
You won't be able to duck them. That's the bottom line.
What about ducks? Yeah, one's a chicken, one's a duck. What do you got? Something about, like, what's that?
Don't want to talk about it anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back a week ago. Got a newcomer that's here in the ICW. He's been around a long time, but he is back in the ICW now. Take a look at action from 1 week ago. I'm talking about the Southern Jet. He's in action this hour as again. And as a matter of fact, this segment, he'll have a tough match this week, though. He's taking on the Rochester Roadblock.
But between the two of them, they have a tough time finding a ring, though.
Let's go back, check out the pin last week of the Southern Jet, see what happened in his match last week, and then go right to ringside and check out Southern Jet against the Roadblock.
A man by the name of Roadblock.
Roadblock. You heard that boy crazy. That Roadblock is crazy. You know what is he, 450-some pounds?
He's all in it.
Bob, now you think you being funny by mentioning the Roadblock name. You know how that upset me. You know how that Roadblock get underneath my skin. You know how you know better, Bob. You know better than to talk to me about Roadblock. I don't want to hear any more about him.
I think you're going to, Mr. Atlas. Did you see that?
Any more about Roadblock. Talk about somebody else.
Southern Jet, a winner here, Mr. Atlas. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. They call him the Roadblock, and if it hadn't been for Tony Rumble, the Boston Bad Boy, this man legitimately might have had a shot to be the ICW champion of the world. You know what you did. About 3 weeks ago, we saw you interfere in the Roadblock Atlas match, and if it hadn't been for you again, and just coming up behind Roadblock and allowing Atlas to take him out, Roadblock might have been the ICW heavyweight champion of the world.
And listen, anyway, I mean, what's the big deal?
It means that the Roadblock was not given a fair shot to beat the ICW champion, Tony Atlas, because of you.
I say we go and find out what Atlas has to say about this.
How do you think Tony Atlas is going to talk about the Roadblock?
Hey, I talked to him earlier. Let's go see what he's got to say.
Mr. Rumble. Mr. Atlas still seems to think that, but again, I don't see how the ICW heavyweight champion with all his gold and all his supposedly silk suits, I mean, why would he want to take on the man face-to-face fair, man? Oh, get out of here.
He beat him 1, 2, 3 down. I was there. Weren't you there?
Yeah, I know you were there. You were interfering in the match, quite obviously.
How did I get in the ring? Look at the stuff.
Right now, Roadblock and the man you see he had up on his haunches up there, the Southern Jet. And the Southern Jet right now.
That was impressive. I have to admit, that was impressive.
Well, I'll tell you, the Roadblock, and ladies and gentlemen, you don't get the magnitude on television. Trust me. When the ICW comes to an arena near you, you want to be there.
Oh, yeah, he's 6 foot 10.
Roadblock.
He's 385 pounds now. Are you going to tell the people that? Is that what you're going to tell the people?
He makes Atlas. I saw him.
Look at this kid. He's throwing everything at him but the kitchen sink.
Yeah, it's like hitting the Empire State Building at the bottom and trying to knock it down.
He's knocking himself up by throwing so many punches down.
He is. And look at Roadblock into the corner and just putting it through the Southern Jet right now.
Hey, all I know is Atlas beat him.
Oh, I'll tell you, he didn't beat him fair and square.
Hey,
and I'll tell you what, Atlas at 6'3", 295 is one powerful man. I've told you that before. Don't like Atlas. He didn't beat him fair and square. There's a difference. Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. That was fair and square.
I could have swore he beat him down.
Yeah, he got the cover. Let's count it that way. He didn't beat him fair.
1, 2, 3, though.
Not fairly.
But was
There's a
it
big
1, 2, 3?
Listen, there's such a thing as playing by the rules. No, I won't answer the question because it's not a good question. It's not a fair question.
Sorry, Bob.
Right now, the Southern Jet trying to put a sleeper hold on Roadblock and all that. No, I don't believe anything is going to work. Southern Jet, I think.
Other than the smarts of an aged veteran like the champion himself, nothing will work against Roadblock. I don't see anybody beating Roadblock but Atlas.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can't wait to see Roadblock and Atlas go again and keep you tied
Well, that
down
won't happen for
out
a
of the
while.
arena somewhere.
Look at the power
Of course it won't happen for a while. Atlas not stupid enough to get in with this man again.
Wait, well, why should he? He beat him already. Let's give other contenders a chance.
Roadblock right now up, and here comes that big smash of his, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. As Atlas right now waiting in the wings.
Hi, I'm Leonard Kaplan.
And I'm Paul Fay.
And I'm the Junkyard Dog. And I want each and every one of you to watch this station monthly for wrestling talk. Each and every month here on Channel 27.
Bob Gallo, along with the Boston Bat Boy Tony Rumble here at ICW headquarters on this exciting hour of International Championship Wrestling. Coming up next, and again, we want to remind you, don't go away, because later in this hour, it's the one you've been waiting for. It's the ICW Heavyweight Championship of the World, a title match between ICW Heavyweight Champion Tony Atlas and one half of the Wild Bunch, Chief Thunder Mountain. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's coming up later this hour. But maybe here's a preview of another title match. We're talking about the #1 light heavyweight contender of the world right now. You know who that is. The man that you put out of wrestling for a couple of months. Ray Odyssey.
I love that. I love when you talk like that.
The #1 contender for the light heavyweight championship, currently being held by the amazing blazing Robbie Ellis.
He's been banging his head on too many corals, though. But I'll tell you, he deserves a title shot.
Talking about banging your head on too many corals, the man that Ray Odyssey is in against, Psycho. And that says it all, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to ringside.
Baltimore's in New York.
Yeah, you got it. Odyssey versus Psycho. Let's go to ringside right now.
Well, there you see him, Mr. Rumble, one of the most popular wrestlers in the entire professional wrestling world. And it's
Who, the Psycho?
Surf Boy, Ray Odyssey, and Gidget, this surfboard. And he's going to take on Psycho, and I don't know if Psycho knows what that surfboard is. But anyway, it'll be the Surf Boy, Ray Odyssey, as he takes on Psycho. And Ray Odyssey, of course, as I said, he gets a lot of waves and a lot of babes, as he says. Likes to call himself, well, what's his favorite expression? I got to find out what that means. Cowabunga, dude.
It means I'm an idiot in Indian.
Now, where did you look that up?
I don't need to tell. I told you, I speak about 14 or 15 different languages. Indian is one of them.
Oh, I see. Well, you know, your intelligence is
I'm not going to talk the Undertaker's how to talk all those languages.
I bet you did. Gruntalese. You know, one thing about you, Mr. Rumble, no one can say that you show your intelligence. You mask it well. Hide it very well. Ray Odyssey right now working on that left arm of the Psycho. Twists and turns and twists and turns some more. And I'll tell you, there ain't many more twists in there, and it'll be Ray Odyssey holding the arm and nothing else. Odyssey flinged across, jumps over the top, looks for the surf move. There it is. Flying top kick, and down he goes. Ray Odyssey. And you know, as he says, two can play at that game. Don't forget that, Mr. Rumble.
Two can play what game?
You heard what he said earlier, Mr. Rumble.
He wasn't talking about me, Dow.
He wasn't, huh?
No.
Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe he wasn't. We'll see. Anyway, just remember, I didn't say he was talking about you. Who said that I did?
You did. You said two can play that game.
I said that Mr. Odyssey said two can play that game. You take it from there.
You know, remember, Dow, he's part of the SOS. I'll cut his hair just as quick as I cut Steamboat's stupid hair.
What are you, becoming a barber here all of a sudden, Mr. Rumble? You like to go around?
I went to barber school. I didn't go to some fancy pants, big foreign haircut guy that teaches you how to cut hair. I know how to grab it and snip it down, just like they do down the combat zone.
Well,
Joe Greco's barber shop right in the combat zone.
Mr. Rumble, taking a look at your haircut, I would not call myself a barber. Do you ever look in the mirror in the morning, or
I try
is that
not
too
to.
scary? I believe it.
I try to start the day on a pleasant note.
That's the best thing you've said all hour. Ray Odyssey right now with that working on that left arm and shoulder. Yeah, he's a class individual, like the young man a lot. Remember how much fun we had at the pool party?
Yeah, I do.
I enjoyed it all the way up until when you and the Undertaker decided to make your appearance.
That's Frazier.
You realize how much fun that Steamboat, Frazier, and Odyssey and I were having?
I'm lucky that I didn't throw you in the water. Or Bristol, that big mouth. He ruined the whole thing.
After it was all over, the only thing that Frazier and Odyssey and Steamboat and I talked about, as sad as it was too bad you didn't go in the water. They mentioned something about you could use a little water, perhaps a little soap. Odyssey right now needs a little help. He is in pain right now laying on the canvas, and Ray Odyssey injured his shoulder back this summer.
I hope he just hurt it again.
Well, he may have. He right now being pounded on by the Psycho.
The man that thinks Baltimore's in New York. My favorite masked man in wrestling today, right there.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing bothers the Psycho, but nothing between the ears. He doesn't let anything get to him.
Why should he? He's psycho.
Yeah, he sure is. Ear between the ears. Right now, he's inflicting some heavy pain on Ray Odyssey. No doubt about that. And Odyssey almost to the cover, but gets the kick out. Ray Odyssey with a flashy outfit, surf style. Red, pink, a little yellow. He is a classy act. Ooh, big punch right into the solar plex. That will hurt.
Yeah, you make these statements like that'll hurt. You ever get kicked in the solar plexus or punched in the solar plexus? You're talking about hurt.
That's what I said.
That makes you see those little white things they call stars.
That's what I thought I said. Ray Odyssey now thrown outside the ring, and he's laying out there on the cement. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, as you see outside the ring here in the ICW, there are no pads. There's no foam. It's hard cement.
Floor. Like I told you before now, just like I have that pool in my house, like the Beverly Hills used to have a cement floor.
But you don't have any water in it, Mr. Rumble. How can you have a pool without water in it? Look at this move by Odyssey. Can he make it? No. Psycho pounds him at top of the head. Almost made it. Almost made it, but didn't quite pull it off. And Odyssey now still in some trouble. Now it takes a big left hand to the top of the head.
Baby.
Well, Odyssey fights back. Psycho back, and right now it's turned into a boxing match is what it's turned into.
It's turning into a professional wrestling match now where the big boys play. It's the ICW.
Reversal by Odyssey.
Like the IWA, the WWA, the NWF, NWA, WWF. Oh, this is the ICW, Tal. Get it straight. This is where wrestling takes place.
There is no doubt that there is some heavy action going on in the ring right now, and Odyssey has been on the receiving end of most of it.
Well, he's out of his class. He's a light heavyweight contender. He's wrestling a heavyweight. Of course he's going to get a...
You've got to put it close to right, though. I think you're right. I think that Ray Odyssey is going to be the ICW light heavyweight champ.
Let's call it like it is, Dal. I respect Ray Odyssey for one thing. He walks the aisle and he fights anybody. Other than that, his attitude is horrible.
As a matter of fact, he fights 2 or 3 people at times as he has to, as you may remember, if your mind go back that far.
You had that many enemies, Paul, yeah, you can fight 2 and 3 people.
Ray Odyssey now on the outside of the ring saying, surfs up, and in the ring he comes up over the top rope. 1, 2, ring it's over. What a move by Ray Odyssey. Surfs up, and he came over the top rope. You're right. Ray Odyssey, one fan favorite as he hangs 5. Ray Odyssey beats...
Well, Ray Odyssey victorious again, ladies and gentlemen, and it's obviously painfully clear right now that Ray Odyssey has beaten everybody in that light heavyweight rank, and it's just a matter of time as far as this reporter is concerned before you're going to have a light heavyweight championship between the champion Robbie Ellis and Ray Odyssey. No question about it. He's earned the shot.
You know, they're friends, too. That's the part I don't like. It's like, you know, well, actually, I do kind of like it because now someone's not going to like each other.
Well, I'll tell you, you don't always have to be enemies. You know, people can go in, they're professional wrestlers, and they know that they'll have to put the belt on the line. And my guess is when they're done, they'll still be friends. Let the best man win, and that's what it counts. Just play by the rules, and the best man will win, and that's exactly what will happen.
The best man will win. Well, in that case, neither one of them will win.
One half of the Wild Bunch, and I'm not talking about Chief Thunder Mountain. He'll be coming up later this hour against Tony Atlas for an ICW Heavyweight Championship match. But Haas is in action this hour as well. He's coming up. First, we've got to take this commercial break and let this lovely young lady have this little message for us. Donna?
Hi, it's me, Donna, your ICW teen reporter. And I just stopped by to tell you to remember to keep on sending your letters to me at the ICW Teen Report, P.O. Box 6314, Parsippany, New Jersey, 07054. And I'll be seeing you next week. Bye-bye.
Oh. The heavy hitters are coming out now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, coming up in just momentarily, so don't you go away. We've got the ICW Heavyweight Championship of the World as Tony Atlas puts his belt on the line against Chief Thunder Mountain.
This is a title match, Dal.
That's a title match, unlike you.
It's not like unlike me, Dal, because the guy that signed the contract will be fighting him. That's why.
I see. Okay.
Now, we get the other half of this geeky Wild Bunch coming up, right?
The other half of the Wild Bunch we're talking about is the Texas Terminator, Haas. He's in individual action right now. He takes on the Kingpin. Let's go to ringside and check that out.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bob Dow, along with the Boston Bad Boy, Tony Rumble. Welcome into another exciting hour.
What an ugly look at this.
Well, one half of the Wild Bunch victorious today as Haas comes away a victor. And I'll tell you, it wouldn't surprise me too much to see the other half of the Wild Bunch come away victorious in just a few minutes as Chief Thunder Mountain is standing in the wings, getting himself all pumped up to take on Tony Atlas.
He should get him, what, he go to a gas station and stick a hose in his nose or something and pump himself up? How does he pump himself up?
You can say all you want to say.
He pumps himself up like Atlas does.
Yeah, say all you want to say. It'll be the Chief against Atlas, and that's coming up just moments away here on the ICW. And I'll tell you, after one victorious, that has got to give the incentive and the adrenaline really
So you know what they say, Gal?
No, what do they say?
50-50. One wins, one's going to lose.
Who says that?
I do.
Don't take that to the bank, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with more, including that ICW Heavyweight Championship match right here on this week's ICW, so don't you go away. Ladies and gentlemen, to this week's exciting ICW Hour, and again, coming up in just moments, we don't want you to go away, that ICW Heavyweight Championship between Chief Thunder Mountain and the ICW Heavyweight Champion of the World, Tony Atlas. First, though, ladies and gentlemen, last week we saw the Caribbean Cyclone, one half of the Tropical Terrorist tag team pairing.
Now, there's another team, Dal. Let Air America, as you call them, Air America, like Fraser and Steamboat. Let's see them wrestle the Tropical Terrorists. Then let's, the Equalizer, the Mad Rush. Then, build themselves up, maybe then.
Walk. Chicken, chicken, chicken. You know what you're talking about.
Anyway, there's an egg under there.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have another half of that Tropical Terror. The Hawaiian Hurricane is in action here next on the ICWs. He'll take on Brian Fortune. Let's go to ringside
beat him, you mean?
right now.
Well, there you see, ladies and gentlemen, a guy that obviously thinks he's Hawaii's favorite son, but he's not, obviously. He may think that he's the most popular Hawaiian wrestler, but he's not. Big two. The Hawaiian Hurricane, along with his partner, the Caribbean Cyclone, the Tropical Disaster.
Tropical terrorists, now.
Whatever. They're disasters as far as I'm concerned.
Trunks on the Caribbean Cyclone.
I'll tell you, the Hawaiian Hurricane may think that he's Hawaii's favorite son. Obviously, we know he is not. Victor Steamboat is. But this will be individual action, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane will take on Brian Fortune.
Referee told Paul Richards, telling Paul Montana to ring that bell, baby.
What I can't figure out is why Cyclone is out here. Again, this is an individual match with the Hurricane.
He isn't doing anything wrong.
The
He's not doing anything wrong at all.
He's in the ring, and it's a singles competition.
Look at he's blessing him. A little Caribbean ritual.
Oh, isn't that sweet? The crowd just really appreciating that. A little hug and kisses from the Caribbean Terrors, Tropical Terrors. All right, now we're ready to square off. Again, the Hawaiian Hurricane. He'll take on Mr. Brian Fortune.
Fortunate, ain't nobody's pushover, Dal.
Look at the pants on the, take a look, check out the pants on this Hawaiian Hurricane, Mr. Rumble. Right now, it doesn't matter much about the pants. He is putting it to Brian Fortune. Wheels him across into the turnbuckles, comes back, body block, and Fortune's down. The Hurricane raises the #1 figure. Hurricane not lacking in confidence, there's no doubt about that. And again, outside the ring, he's got his partner, the Caribbean Cyclone, out there with him. Hurricane slams him down into the canvas. Boy, he's strong. I'll give him credit for that. Both knees right into the face. Oh, I bet that hurt.
Oh, you bet it'll hurt. I can tell you from experience that hurt.
Yeah, by the looks of your face, you've had a few knees smashed into in your life.
I ain't never said I was some yuppie like you. I'm the BBB, baby. I made my reputation in the combat zone. You don't think all these people talk about bad places in the world? Bad Street, Halstead Street, this place here, that place there. You come down to combat zone, Daddy, any night of the week, and you find a BBB throwing one upside somebody's head.
Well, that's something I'd be proud of, is hanging around the combat zone. I'd be
You'd be
real
proud
proud of
to hang around
that.
anywhere, Dal.
Not with you.
Oh, I didn't say with me.
You know, the only reason I'm with you at ringside is because they pay me to be here.
I'll
That's
find
it.
a couple of southpaws. You'll feel comfortable.
Right now, the Hawaiian Hurricane doing a job on Fortune. And the Hawaiian Hurricane, oh, he missed it. As Fortune made a nice move, got out of the way. Now he slaps the Hurricane, pounds him
Hey,
in
I
the side
told
of
you,
the head
Fortune's
now.
so punched. Fortune can wrestle. That's why he's here in the ICW.
He's a big boy.
If you notice, he fights nobody but stars, Brian Fortune. He ain't taking the easy way out. That's why I like Brian Fortune so much. Reminds me of me, the BBB. When I walked into pro wrestling, I took on Abdul the Butcher. First time ever in a ring. And this kid's got some guts. I don't care if he wins or loses. Walking that aisle, knowing you got to fight the Hawaiian Hurricane, show some respect in mine.
Might be a lot like you, though. He might have a lot of guts and not too many brains. That's unfortunate.
Let's hope he has
He's
some
taken
talent,
after you.
because he's got a future like me.
Yeah. If he can stay out of jail like you have been able so far to
I've never been
do.
in jail. Don't cast aspersions on my character.
Now look at this double teaming going on here. This is ridiculous.
There's no double teaming. He's doing it all by himself, Doc.
Yeah, well, how come the Caribbean Cyclone is even involved in this? He's not wrestling in this match.
He hit him with those conga balls he has, whatever those things are.
A little Morocco or whatever it is.
Whatever.
To tell you, the big crowd up, and they don't like it at all.
Oh, look at this side suplex. Right into a knee break, a neck, back breaker over the knee. Beautiful.
It looks like right now that the Hurricane, as you see outside, who did just see Cyclone outside the ring, but it looks like Hurricane, maybe it's positions where he is literally going to hurt Brian Fortune beyond repair.
This is pro wrestling style. Ooh, beautiful.
Look at the karate chop.
Beautifully applied.
How come you don't like it when Victor Steamboat applies the karate chops, but you like it when Hurricane does?
Steamboat goes for the throat. Oh, beautiful maneuver.
Smashes his face into the canvas.
That's a maneuver the Hurricane's made famous.
And check this out. The Hurricane gloating over it. Showboating.
He's going to set him up for the eye of the Hurricane
little
now.
mustard on his face. He is hot dogging a little bit.
I think he's setting him up.
Looks like he's coming up for the, what's this, the knee drop? Tommy knee? Yes, down onto it. That'll put
Here
the
comes
spine.
the eye of the Hurricane. Oh, it's all over.
Here's the cover.
Count to 100.
1, 2, 3. It's
Count to
all over.
100.
The Hawaiian Hurricane victorious here on International.
Hello, everybody. This is Brian Bristol back with the ICW News. The big roadblock victorious once again this week over the Southern Jet. For those of you who joined me a few weeks back at a roadside restaurant with the roadblock, can that man eat? Also, speaking of a big man, the big Texas Terminator Hoss victorious once again this week over the Kingpin, and also the Hawaiian Hurricane victorious over Brian Fortune. I have a few doubts about this Hawaiian Hurricane, but he's on the winning trail nevertheless. Also, Ray Odyssey over the last few weeks has been talking about light heavyweight five-time champion Robbie Ellis. Robbie Ellis has been ducking him a little bit and afraid to put up that belt. Well, I had a chance to catch up to the five-time world light heavyweight champion, Robbie Ellis. So let's see what he's got to say about his defense and that light heavyweight belt.
Hey, it's Robbie Ellis, and I am the five-time light heavyweight champion of ICW around the world. And I'm back in North America to defend the title against anybody who wants to give it a try. I've been in Bali. I've been in Tanzania. I've been in South America. I've been in South Africa defending this title every night for the last several months. And I come back because I've been hearing, where's Robbie Ellis? Where's the amazing blazing Robbie Ellis? Well, the amazing blazing Robbie Ellis is back in North America to defend the title against anybody who wants to give it a try. I'm anxious. I'm excited. I'm burning. I'm here to burn, baby, and I'm going to win this one every single time. Amazing blazing Robbie Ellis.
Five-time light heavyweight championship of the world, still held by the amazing blazing Robbie Ellis. Wrestling fans, coming up is the match the world has been waiting for. ICW heavyweight champion Tony Atlas puts his belt on the line against 400-plus pounds of Wild Chief Thunder Mountain. Title is on the line. Coming up, this is Brian Bristol for the ICW News. I can't wait for this next match.
Well, interesting to note, Mr. Rumble, that as you heard in that last segment of Brian Bristol's news reports, that Robbie Ellis is not ducking anybody.
Yeah, I told you that.
It sounds like to me
that... good friends, too. Me, Odyssey, Steamboat, Sprague.
Sounds to me like, ladies and gentlemen, we're just a few weeks away from Robbie Ellis and Ray Odyssey signing a contract and to put that light heavyweight championship on the line. That'll be a great match. There's two excellent wrestlers, two nice guys, and hate to see either one of them lose, but it's going to be a great match.
I love to see either one of them lose. It would make my day.
Well, speaking of somebody
who... a real man in there as a light heavyweight champion.
Speaking of real men, we've got two of them coming up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, what we've been waiting for this whole hour.
What we've been waiting for, Dow. Tell us what the world and what you've been waiting for. Get the old lady, tell her to get some Pepsi, get whatever, and get ready, because Atlas is going to beat the Chief into the ground.
Don't count on it, ladies and gentlemen. It's ICW Heavyweight Championship of the World time. Let's go to ringside with a belt on the line for this one as the ICW champion, Tony Atlas, takes on the monstrous man, Chief Thunder Mountain. Let's go to ringside right now.
I got one thing to say. A big fat Indian. He's going down, baby. Right here's the man. Right here. If I got this on and I intend to keep it.
There you see the ICW Heavyweight Championship belt of the world displayed by the Dukester. And as he has his ICW champion, Tony Atlas, But in the ring right now, you see the massive Chief from South Dakota, Chief Thunder Mountain.
Look at that pig, Bob Dow. Let me tell you, sorry about popping the microphone, people in the truck, but hey, what a pig that Indian is. Looks like he's been eating wampum all his life, huh?
Well, I don't know how you can say that. 411 pounds of muscle.
451 pounds, Dow.
Well,
I seen the scale. I was there when the doctor weighed him for this heavyweight title match.
He is a monster, and I'll tell you, he is upset, mad, and look at this. Atlas goes after him without even giving him a chance. The bell didn't even ring.
You said he was mad, upset, and you forgot stupid.
This is so sickening. Atlas doesn't even give the Chief an opportunity to. The bell doesn't ring. Atlas is he just doesn't wrestle fair, and that bugs me.
Too bad. Take a bath. It might wash off.
Atlas after the Chief, and the Chief without even a shot to get his hair dressed, anything off. It's just sickening. There's the big cocoa butt, as Mr. Rumble calls it. And Chief immediately is knocked down to one knee. Immediately. Chief gets smashed in the back again.
You know, most of these nitwit fans around here, half of them don't even know how to speak English.
Atlas right now having all of his way as he gives the smiley face to the Chief. And the Chief, I'll tell you, he's trying to get his belt off, trying to get his garments off.
He needs a belt.
He hasn't even had a chance yet to get into this match.
5 minutes later, Dal, this Indian can't even breathe.
I don't understand you, Mr. Rumble, but then again, I don't understand Tony Atlas either, so maybe it's just people with names Tony that I don't understand, at least the two that I know. Chief Thunder Mountain right now, whipped across into the turnbuckles.
And what did the ring move about 3-4 inches?
And Chief goes down, and he goes down hard. And now look, Atlas is going to gloat.
That's right. Why shouldn't he, Dal? He's the man. He spends about 11, 12 hours a day in a gym. He should gloat and show off that body.
Right
the
now,
man is huge. He's unbelievably big. Look at him, Dal. I don't care how fast this Indian is. He ain't as strong as that. Atlas, to me, is the strongest man in the world.
I don't know if I can dispute that, Mr. Rumble, but I still don't agree with his tactics.
Who cares about his tactics, Dal? Let's talk about bottom line business, baby. Does he have the belt? Does he have the belt longer than any world champion in any league in the world, counting WWF, NWA, USWA, even those little leagues like that? There ain't a champion or anyone that's held any title as long as Mr. Tony Atlas.
But he has a responsibility, I think, as a champion to act like one, and he doesn't.
He wins. That's how champions usually act. They win, and that's what he does, Bob.
Right now, he is putting a big, bad pain on Chief Thunder Mountain.
I wish he'd stick his fingers down his throat and rip out that liver in him.
Well, he's halfway there. He got it up his nose.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to resume that match. It's not going anywhere. We've got to take a quick commercial break. You're not going to miss a thing. We'll be back with a conclusion of Atlas versus Chief. Don't go away. We're ready to go back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll tell you, it doesn't look like Tony Atlas is having... Atlas versus Chief. Let's go back to ringside right now.
You better wipe his hands. You don't ever know what's been in that Chief smoke.
And again, the Chief, since this match started, hasn't really had an opportunity to get unwound. Atlas attacked him from behind before the bell. And now the Chief, look, you start to see him going on the warpath just a little bit. The feet start to move, and Atlas is getting a little excited. One thing I had to know, Mr. Rumble, where is Doc Diamond, Chief's manager? Why isn't he at ringside for an ICW championship?
You don't need to know it. Why don't you just mind your own business?
Well, a little surprising to me not to see the doctor out there.
Just mind your own business. And he ain't a doctor, he's Doc, not doctor.
Maybe we'll find out a little later on and inquire into it. Right now, what's more important is the Chief's on the warpath, and he's got Atlas, and Atlas all of a sudden is feeling some little pain. And now the Duke has got to get in and stick his nose into it. Chief tells him to stick his nose out of it, and Atlas goes to the second rope.
He sets him up.
Big problem.
Well, the Chief's stupid. I told you, Dal.
And he comes up and whacks the Chief down onto his head. And again, all because of the Duke. All because of the Duke.
Oh, unbelievable. But, Dal, you have to understand, nobody gets up from that cocoa butt and talks about it in the same day. That Chief's on his way right now, probably to an emergency ward somewhere. He's got to have those cobwebs trained. Well, he'll probably keep them anyway. He's kind of scummy and dirty.
Big right hand by Atlas. The Chief isn't going to quit. He has got all kinds of intestinal fortitude and heart, and he won't quit until they have to carry him out of here.
Look at him. He can hardly breathe.
Well, he's hurting right now, but we'll see. Atlas gets ready to, yes, and he does. He throws him outside the ring right onto the cement.
That's how I throw the Boston Globe away on Monday morning, Dal.
But this weighs as much as the Boston Globe and the whole truck it came in.
So, Atlas is capable of doing it.
Atlas outside the ring runs the Chief into the turnbuckle.
Remember, Boss Dal, it ain't bragging if you can do it.
Well, right now, the Chief is going to need every
Uh-oh. Hey, I like it. Tony Atlas, bring it in.
Oh, he's got a chair, and he hits him over the back with a chair.
And that's no international object, baby. That's a foreign object. That's a chair.
Into the midsection with a chair. I can't understand. He's got, if you say he's the strongest man in the world, Mr. Rumble, why does he need to resort to those tactics?
But why shouldn't he?
What I don't understand.
And look at the people are going crazy over him, Dal.
Yeah, going crazy over him, my eye. They are.
Well, look at that side. Look at that shot. Let that cameraman get back on that shot.
Kissing his muscles. Well, he doesn't think too much of himself, does he?
If you had one, you'd kiss it.
You got one muscle that just non-stop, Mr. Rumble. The jaw just keeps moving and moving and moving.
Hey, Cal, I'm Boston born and Boston bred, baby. I'm going to be Boston till the day I die.
Well, some people hope that's soon.
What?
You heard me. Atlas, now look at the Chief comes back and takes a pounding to Atlas. Pounds on him again.
I think he should hit him with the chair a couple of times.
Oh, drives his head right down into the canvas, and all of a sudden, the Chief getting a little more fortitude, and again, Duke distracts him on the outside of the ring. What I can't understand, if Doc Diamond was here, he'd be able to take care of the Duke, and we wouldn't have all these distractions.
No, it's none of your business, okay?
Well, where is he? I'd really like... You know, the Chief has all he can do to fight Atlas. He doesn't need to have to pay attention to Duke as well.
Well, too bad for the Chief.
He just gave Atlas a big headbutt.
If he didn't keep his nose out of other people's business, he would have been all right.
Check this out. He's going to rip Atlas's head off. How do you like that?
Look at the size of those hands.
Chief Thundermouth.
Look at those fat fingers of his.
Well, right now, Atlas
He's biting his ear.
I didn't see that. I think he's whispering.
He's whispering what? They bite.
Sweet nothings in his ear, isn't
He
it?
got bit. Look at the blood on Atlas's ear.
I didn't see that, Mr. Rumble. Looks like to me he might be whispering things in
bit his ear down.
Headbutt. I didn't see it.
I told you he get nothing to eat on the reservation. He ain't biting Atlas's ear. He should be disqualified right now.
Billy Silverman right on the scene. He didn't see it. Look at the Chief. You can tell how pumped up he is.
Look at those nostrils.
He is.
Oh, my God.
He is an Atlas baby out. This is a sleeper hold by the Chief. Atlas baby out.
No,
Tony Atlas looking the pain on his face. And the Duke outside the ring trying to get him up, but Atlas having all he can do. And the big crowd yelling, Chief, Chief. And they want. We may have a new heavyweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, up and coming.
Doubt it.
Look at the Chief on the warpath. Another smash to the top of Atlas's bald head. And again,
don't be talking about bald heads now.
And again, the Chief has got to pay attention to business. Right now, he's having some conversations outside the ring with the Duke again.
No, he's getting some information. They're talking over strategy, baby.
Right now, it looks like Duke is holding him up, is what it looks like to me. Doesn't look like much strategy going on. And now, Chief is going outside the ring.
What's he doing, Dow?
He's going after Atlas, is what he's doing.
Well, no, he isn't. He's chicking it out.
Well, he's playing by the rules, is what he's doing. Now, Atlas, I don't think he can.
This is serious trouble. Wait a minute.
What I can't figure out is when Silverman's going to count. Atlas has been outside the ring now for at least a minute. And now he is pushed back in and helped back in by
What's going on, Dow?
Well, right now, Atlas is in a lot of pain is what is going on.
Boy, Dow, let me tell you, the Atlas is hurt. Atlas is hurt. His Chief doesn't know what to do with it.
Doesn't. It looks like he does right now.
Chief doesn't know how to finish business. He could be taking this right over now. Let me tell you, I've never said this before, but Tony Atlas is in serious shape. But he's taking a pounding, and he's in serious trouble right now, Dow. He could be beaten right now, but this Indian's playing mind games with Duke.
And where is Doc Diamond?
Who cares?
Because if Doc Diamond was out here...
None of your business. Why don't you just shut up,
Now look at this. Here comes Atlas back.
Well, the Indian took too long. I just said that.
I just do not understand.
I just told you the Indian was being stupid.
I don't understand where Doc Diamond is. I don't understand this at all. And now Atlas is
punching him out.
After the distraction, the Chief is distracted, and now Atlas is pounding away on the Chief again. This is so disgusting. They should not allow managers at ringside. It's that simple, including you.
Me? I didn't do anything wrong.
Line, and the Chief is on the canvas.
I'm probably the most fair manager in the world. But in the meantime, I told you, the Chief had Atlas. He could have put him away, but he was stupid. He's just another, probably drunk Indian.
He got distracted by the Duke, and you know it. And again, look, the Duke is up on the apron again, and Atlas has got the Chief in trouble. And the big crowd yelling, Chief, Chief, They're trying to fire him up. Atlas now, they turn in a reversal, and Atlas gets thrown into Duke, and down on the floor goes Duke, and the crowd is loving it.
And there was no little, oh, wow. Right.
And look at the Jeep on the warpath, and Duke is out on the side of the ring, and Atlas on the warpath.
What's Chief doing?
He's going after Duke. That's what he's doing. Atlas.
Let's get that camera where it's supposed to be.
He's got Atlas outside the ring, and he is pounding on him. And Atlas pounds back, and we got a brawl going outside the ring. Literal brawl going on, and the Chief right now is getting the best of it. He's pounding away on the ICW heavyweight champion.
He doesn't know how to finish it off now. I told you, he doesn't know how to. Look at that.
Atlas flips him back into the ring, 480 pounds, and he threw him back in the ring. And Atlas, with incredible strength, and now it's over. The Chief has won. The Chief has won.
No way.
The Chief has won. The Chief has won. Chief Thunder Mountain has beaten Tony Atlas. The Chief has won. The Chief has beaten Tony Atlas. I don't believe it.
Now something's fishy. Something happened here. I think I'm behind it again now. You've done it again. You've stood to a new low.
Atlas has been beaten. Tony Atlas has been beaten. Atlas beaten by Chief Thunder Mountain.
Stood to a new low.
How did I steep to a new low? Atlas has been beaten.
I don't know, but you did it.
Tony Atlas beaten by Chief Thunder Mountain.
I can't believe this.
I love it. I told you you'd see the day, Mr. Rumble. Atlas beaten by Chief Thunder Mountain.
I can't believe it, John.
I love every second
all
of it.
these idiots thought the Chief. Look at them surrounding the Chief now. Look at the Chief surrounded.